Alright, so what do we have here? This is...
Is TJ in the call?
He is. He's just quiet.
TJ!
Yeah.
I went to Harrison's roast beef today.
Oh, nice.
My buddy has a landscaping business he does on the side, and we were in Andover today.
Did you get Coke?
What?
Yeah, they sell Coke there.
I just got a roast beef sandwich with the saddest mozzarella sticks I've ever eaten in my life. They were so good.
Oh, boo. That's no good.
Yeah, you just get roast beef there, that's all.
It's fucking
Roast
these
beef and
guys,
Coke.
you know, why did Godsmack write that nice note to them that they hang up on the wall? They're terrible.
Well, I mean, when was the last time Godsmack was relevant? So it's been a bit.
Yeah, it's old. I remember when TJ and I went in there a long fucking time ago, and it's like the same fucking picture. Godsmack never came back. Never wrote a second note. Can't be that good.
Well, the problem was they probably got food poisoning after they wrote the note, and like, fuck,
Yeah,
we wrote the
that's
note
exactly-
already.
I can't believe we put our names
That's
on that sort of
fucking
shit.
exactly what happened.
Mystery solved.
We can't just, like, go back and
50
take it down.
experience
That would be a
points.
dick move.
God, what do we do? Go and tear down the letter? Then everyone's gonna think we're shitty. Shittier than we are.
I mean, you've heard our music.
You were there. You recorded it with me.
We all know how bad this is. You know how much effort we put in. You especially, you lazy prick. God damn it, Murderface. Okay. So, here we are. Who wants to give a recap of what happened last week?
Everybody
Jack is
died.
driving in his 2011 Toyota Corolla.
Okay, that was last week. I don't remember that one, but it's okay. No volunteers. I'm gonna have to roll for it.
I was asleep, so.
Yeah, not it.
Got it.
I'll do it.
There we go.
Hold on, wait till I get on to 95.
Hold on.
And it's gonna be even more
I'm gonna
adventurous.
build the suspense. Wait till I get on to fucking 95, 93
we
north,
need to
something.
make sure that I have, I'm not distracted. I can get on a clear road. No one's gonna do anything stupid. I don't have to take any left turns. And I can,
No left turns, just a right turn onto 95.
once I get there, cruise control, and we are
93,
set.
no thank you.
Who's right up to Canada, and nobody's gonna stop me.
Yeah, well, I'm still giving a recap.
Oh fuck, I missed my turn.
You know, I think they have a term
GPS
for
was
this,
very misleading.
Hannah. I think it's called distracted driving.
Officer, I was
Still-
doing a recap, so
Let-
shut it.
Last week on Dungeons and Dragons, we were continuing our altercation with the other pirates. And we lost some friends. We gained some friends, but also we lost some friends. And the friend we lost was named Winbrar, and he's dead now. And that was part of it. We gained a friend named
And
Eric.
so will Jeremy.
Well, it wasn't Jeremy's fault. Jeremy did everything he could to save Winrar, but he's an insect wolfgang. You have to remember that. At the end of the day, he's an insect. He doesn't even know.
And he deserves to die.
No. He did everything he could.
I just wait before anybody says anything else. Before I fully engage with Team Hal, everybody, this is why I took the steps I did last week. As soon as I saw what happened.
And then some guy showed up playing SpongeBob music, and he took all the baddies away. So now we have no baddies. We were investigating the fucking firework boat. I don't know why they were carrying fireworks, but they blew up. We investigated that, and there was nothing, and that was the end of the show. And Eric joined our
No.
team.
You forgot a big part. We found the Vice Admiral in a hold as a ship was blowing up, and we were dragging him out.
Yeah, we did that. Sure.
The thing he was directly involved in.
Like we were both there. We were both doing that.
Let's see. I think it's this one. Let me check it out.
And
before I
Sunash
bring you
almost
guys.
died, and then Eric saved him. Maybe. I thought we should let him die.
Well, Sumrash? Yeah, he's alive. He's like full
Yeah,
health
Sun
right
Rash. Yeah, that's his name.
Right.
now. Whatever.
Yep, it's Sunrash.
Should have put on the SPF.
That's it. It's his new name is SPF.
All right, so I'm getting on to 95 South. Here we go. On the exit ramp. Almost there. You guys continue on, but till I'm home, I'll just listen.
All right. So, with that glorious introduction into the night, we've got people. You know, I can bring people to different spots because we have Eric and Wolfgang are somewhere else, so you can't see exactly what's going on. Eric, you are coming up with your boat. So you can
By the way, I'm claiming that boat as my loot from the previous battle.
okay.
But
That's fine. And so we left off, and we'll start off here with Hal and Drak going and taking care of some things on this boat that wanted to be sinking. And was doing a pretty decent job at it.
Oh yeah, it was. It blew up. I think so. If we had the Vice Admiral, I think we were trying to make it off to the side to bail with him once we got him out of the hold he was in.
Okay, that's what I figured. You guys kind of, got off the side, jumped off, and so you are in the water next to the boat currently. So I'm gonna put you guys where, around there, and let me get the Vice Admiral. Where's the ship? It's right here. This one copy. And he is right here with you guys. We'll say, I assume it's more like this. Correct anything as needed, and let me know what's going on.
I'm just refreshing because after you put us in the water, everything went black. So I'm just refreshing.
Oh,
right now.
fuck, again? Jesus Christ.
Oh no, we're good. We're good.
All right, cool.
That's cool. I think the only other thing that rescue team Halator would be doing right now is looking for one of the boats that we knew was coming over, so that we can get this guy up and into it.
Okay, that's that feels like an oxymoron, rescue team Halator, but
Exactly.
Okay.
That's why I said it.
Now, Tom, I'm giving you full control of Halator, okay?
Dude,
This is all
if
my
you
rules
think
and
for-
your rules. You be gentle with Drak. You don't fucking just toss him around.
So the only
Be gentle.
Kevin, the only thing that I want to make sure that you know before we don't have to roll for it right now is that if you think for a minute Hal is not searching this guy's body for anything cool right now in the water, you're sadly mistaken. He is he's giving this guy the hardest security check-in at a ballpark ever, because he's this guy's got to have something good on him.
wasn't that done last session? Was the rapier +1?
Yeah, he did find that. If he's searching for more, that's fine. But
Oh, some road flares. Oh shit, somebody's dead.
Harbor, are you? What are you doing? I should phrase it in that way.
If I may, captaining so hard.
Yeah, but now he's not in his captain chambers. He can
He's on
declare
another boat.
a certain
Captaining
part of
another
that
boat.
a certain part of that boat can be his captain chambers where he captains so hard, but it's a little more exposed.
So I'm seeing these guys in the water right now.
I think you would have had do you have dark vision?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you definitely are able to see him. You saw him jump off the side of the boat, and they're over there. So yes.
I'll paddle over.
All right. So you can start to do that. A little bit. We'll move you.
We just hear the captain singing the song through the sounds of the explosion. That's what is it, Sakura's song? Like my mother
Told me someday I would find.
Yeah, you just hear the captain singing that as
Galley
he's
with
rowing
good
towards
oars,
us.
sail to distant shores.
Cue many foemen.
Stand upon the
Cue.
prow.
Yep.
Noble, some fucking Norway word. I steer.
Noble berg I steer. Steady course to the haven. Cue many men.
Yeah, I like the dubstep remix of that classic Norway folk song. Who's singing this? Is it Halatar? Because I accept that.
I think at this point everyone.
I imagine a Minotaur saying those
Everyone
exact
singing
words.
it.
I really
That's
like the
good.
dubstep version.
That
of
should be our new song.
So I think Harbor was singing it as he's if he wants to say he was singing it on the way in, and then you guys were singing it back. I imagine
It's kind of our Marco Polo.
If anything, I would just say like the beginning of it, and then they reveal where they are, and it's like okay.
That's kind of what I was imagining was kind of happening. Is Drak starts
it's
singing.
like the Bugs Bunny, right? Like the Bugs Bunny when you go like, and then you wait, and somebody just has to answer to that. So yeah.
So I imagine it was kind of like Drak is trying to sing just like how he was, and like the water's just splashing on him. So it's like whenever he's fucking up, it's just censoring him, just by splashing him in the face with water. So you know exactly where these guys are. You were able to find them via site and echolocation. So what are you guys doing? Just
I'm gonna. Well, if he gets up to us, I want to get the admiral up in the boat first, and then he get the rest of us in.
Yeah. Let's. Yes.
I was going to say I'm still moving the boat closer to them to at least kind of make it easier for back to the main ship.
Yep.
I'm just going to put it out there. We still don't know if this boat's
Get
going
off
to
our
blow up
boat,
again.
nerd. I don't care.
On my own boat.
On Ash.
I'm not saying no to help, but I'm just saying we don't know if this boat's going to explode again. So getting close may not be the best move.
It only
Fair
exploded
enough.
the first time because of the banana.
That's true. No, we didn't have a banana on this boat. That was a different boat. Very different boat.
You don't know what Rak did as a shark.
But you know what? That's very true. That is 100% true. He could have had a banana in his mouth.
3.6 miles to 51A, and then I'm home. Baby.
Good.
That's actually what's said in the water right now, and no one knows what you're saying.
Right. It's just like, all right. So now we know that Drak has a goal. We don't know what it is, but he has a goal of some sort.
If we get him up on the boat and we're kind of heading back, Hal will give him a level 1 heal because I have 2 level 1 spell slots left.
Yeah. Give me an athletics check.
All right, athletics. Here we go. D. That's an 8.
All right. Well, unfortunately, that does not get him into the boat. Bring the.
I just want to let you know that I rolled a 1. That's why it's an 8. Yeah. So. And +7 to athletics. You want to help him out here? No, you can't do that. No.
Well, Hal's pretty strong.
Hal's actually pretty well-rounded except for a couple things, and those couple things are intelligence and Crazy Town. So that's it.
So he doesn't have Crazy Town.
No, I think he has.
Because I think you've been playing him wrong.
I have. It's very, very wrong. I've been playing him right in my mind, but Ron forgot.
So yeah, so as you tried to pick him up, you kind of went to lift him, and his robes just kind of you lifted him up, but you couldn't really get him
I
up
sunk
too
under the
much.
water.
Yep. And then the boat blows up, goes up into the air, and then comes smashing down on you.
Oh, shit.
Game glitches. Sorry.
I think
It's
I
a
might
feature.
be like form of Palator. We need
Form of
assistance with this.
Halator. Drak, come die with me. I don't want to be hit by this ship alone. So yeah, you tried to bring him up, and you like pulled up his robes, but you didn't really get like his body or anything. So you didn't really make much progress. As you did that, he kind of sunk down a little bit into the water. Drax still kind of got him, but it's like all of a sudden he's trying to deal with it. Drac, what are you doing now? Like Hal's trying to get the
Hal
Vice
has
Admiral.
my turn. I don't know. Honestly, I'm half listening. Hal, you take the wheel on this one, and you don't fucking let me down.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
I think
geez.
you just made Tom's day. Tom has waited his whole life to hear Hal take the wheel.
Enjoy.
Like, that's
Take the
amazing.
wheel.
Yeah.
My body is ready.
I think I'm just gonna try to do an athletics check to get him into the boat. I'm gonna assume that he's probably got like a plus 10 to this or something like that.
I think it might be a 9. Yeah, like 9 or 10.
All right, so I rolled an 11, so that would be either a 20 or a 21.
All right, so yeah, with that, Hal, you tried to pick him up. You got his robes a little bit, and that kind of cleared the way, and Drac was able to reach up and kind of get under the Vice Admiral's arm and grab the boat and kind of lift him up over. And
Grabbed him right by the penis and threw him in the boat.
Right,
Nice.
exactly. His center of balance.
You know what? Like, it's funny to also probably true. It's probably true. So, oh man.
So yeah,
Give Drax something cool to say.
you
He's gonna say something cool.
come on. You have the opportunity. You have the wheel. I'm driving. You have the wheel.
Shit. It's sometimes you gotta grab them by the horns. You know what I mean?
That's a very Drac thing to say. Drac.
That Drac line was Drac
Dude,
approved.
it's so hard to go from Hal to then just shift right into Drac. Like I can't do
We're
it.
the same character half the time.
I've got
Seriously,
more murdery
the
kill,
only difference between Drac and Hal is that Hal doesn't have horns on his head, so he has to have knives to stab people. That is literally the
borrows
difference.
them.
Is your horns aren't built in.
You know. So I think there's truth to that, but I think there's
Oh,
some
it's the
subtle
people
differences.
snacks.
There's some subtle differences. I don't have.
Just
an
give Hal
obsession
some
about
time.
cows.
Taste of chicken, sir.
All right, so we get the Vice Admiral in the boat. Can we additionally try to make checks to get into the boat as well, or?
Yeah, you guys didn't have any
Are we stuck
issue.
at the floating door?
You were able to get up there. You are gonna have to sacrifice the captain, because even though you didn't want to let go, the ship is just too small.
Don't worry, I'll draw you like one of my French girls.
What does that mean? It means get out, bitch.
Get out, bitch!
All of a sudden, there's just a fucking a battle right here. Everyone roll initiative for no reason. So yeah, you guys all make it onto the boat. No problem. You're here now. I think you guys are all too big for the boat now, as I said. So the boat is no longer visible. But you're on there. What are you up to?
I honestly, I think that we're probably just rowing the fuck away from this exploding ship to get back to ours, and then maybe rest a bit.
All right, let's go. Is it here? I think it is.
Everybody's driving around with their fast cars. They love telling everybody how big their penis is. It's crazy how loud how loud their penis is. You can hear it.
How loud their penis is.
I also like
That
to
means
think
you
that
have an
that's what
enormous
Drak
penis.
is saying on the open ocean right now. It's crazy how loud everyone's penis is.
All these people with their big ships and their
Siren's enormous penis.
and their penis envy with all their masts.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, what is the new character's name? I can't remember. It's
Corellian?
Eric.
Corellian?
Corellian, yeah. Corellian hears that. That's what you hear through like the sound of lapping waves by your boat. Is like, man, I can't believe how many people have just loud penises. And what?
And
So,
Hal's
yeah.
Oh
like,
shit! What
The
type of
turtles,
crew did
they
I
go,
get fired onto now?
And they're loud boats.
So you guys who are on the little longboat see this small little sloop coming up to you. Just, similar to how it did before on your regular ship, but let's
I
actually...
grab my banana.
I have a retcon question.
I know that thing was supposed to be on fucking fire.
When Corellian first showed up and the
Yep.
first like 3-line lightning bolt strike hit, did anybody think it was Corellian's fault that happened? Because I did. Hal totally thought Corellian was attacking us with lightning bolts. I really did.
So what has happened so far has just been he's been zapped into place, and then battle and chaos has been happening. So, I mean, you guys haven't spoken. So
No, but like
I was trying to approach to speak.
I just
I'll be
wanted
back,
to say
nerd.
that, like, oh shit. I just wanted to say that like after, like as the battle raged on and the lightning bolts kept coming, it clearly did not appear that he was doing that. Like I lost that thought, but like he showed up and that lightning bolt hit, and I'm like, this fucking new guy needs to die. Like, I just want you to know that was Hal's first thought when you showed up on the map.
Fair enough. Good
That
to know.
was.
Either that or Jeremy has lightning powers. I mean, one or the other. I didn't know which to go with, really.
Frank's thought. Further read.
all right, so this little sloop is coming up on your longboat. What is, I guess it's more going to be Hal and Harbor. What are you guys thinking as this is happening?
Do I see Sunash? Is Sunash on the boat with you?
Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, like, if I see Sunash, and I don't know if I would because I don't have dark. You know what? I don't fucking remember. I cast it on myself or not at this point. So I'm gonna say I don't. But if I see Sunash, I'm gonna like put my hand up because I mean, it's my follower, and just be like, hey.
Okay, I'm just making sure if trying to remember, where is it? This one.
Sunesh was at the bow, the port bow.
Yep.
If I remember correctly.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think because it's like with him getting back up. Yeah, I'll say you could have you would have been able to talk to him. You healed him up. So
Yeah.
you would have been able to
Well,
talk
Correct.
to him. So, yeah,
I healed
he's-
him too. Like we both put some
right.
heals into him.
Yeah.
Right, but specifically just because he did that. So it's like, all right, I don't know what your deal is, but you may be not too bad. So yeah, Sunesh is on there, so you see that.
Yeah. So if I see Sunesh, I'm gonna put my hand up and be like, hey, over here, and just sort of like have them come. I'm gonna be like, Captain, Sunesh is on the ship over there. We should try to meet up with this new guy over here.
All right.
What's really funny is what sounds like either a screen door or somebody laughs like a fucking hyena. One or two things.
Oh, I have a very squeaky table, so it might be.
Okay, all right. I mean,
That,
like, if it
yeah.
was somebody's laugh, that's awesome. Like, good, go for it. Roll with it. I just didn't know what I was hearing.
So Captain Harbor, what do you say to that?
No. That's all.
Okay. Do you what are you doing in
We
that
gotta
case?
We're getting the cat. Well, we're getting the.
Vice Admiral?
We're getting this. Yeah. The admin. Yeah, we gotta get him back to the ship.
Yeah.
That's
Captain,
it.
I've seen this guy heal people before. He could probably help the Admiral right now. I'm just saying. If you want it, it's here. That's all.
Can't you do that? Why is he still unconscious, by the way?
Well, I mean, yeah, well, so I did say that I did put like a heal into him. I mean, unless he was so far down that maybe he's still out or something like that. I don't know.
So yeah, that's right. When you got onto the boat, you did throw a heal on him, and yes, he is still unconscious.
Alright. So,
Oh.
just to be clear, the longboat isn't on the map, right?
Right.
Like, this is
Yeah, it's
tiny.
very little. It's just, but it is kind of right there-ish. I'll see if I can find something to at least be there for it though. In the meanwhile.
I mean, like Hal sees Captain's recommendation to this would be like, Captain, I mean, if you want to make it back to the boat right away, I just thought that maybe if we get this guy some medical attention, that's all.
It's a pretty big rowboat, but you know.
Yeah. Alright, well, we won't be able to outrun it, so we'll have to see what's going on here. So, I guess be on guard. He probably killed Sinash already.
Sunash is like, hey guys, I'm alive. Captain's brother killed him. So,
He's wearing a skin, man.
Oh, I'm sorry, you
Sunash, I
haven't
don't
dealt
want to
with
do this, but the
anything.
captain told me I have to. Stab.
All right, so you guys are just gonna row back to the ship.
Well, I mean, like if we're within sight and the captain's willing, I wanted to try to have, I kind of want to have the, God damn it, it's not Calabas because the last guy
Corellian.
I thought was Calabas and now I can't get it up. I'm sorry. I just like C. I'm just gonna call you C. Just like C
Fine.
would, yeah. C might be able to like render some aid since that first heal didn't do anything. That's all.
I love how that's. Hold on, let me check real quick because I'm pretty sure
Begins
that's
with a K,
100%
but yeah.
correct. Yeah, incorrect.
Okay. Is anyone shocked by that?
No,
Hal
no,
isn't.
not even a
Hal
little.
No,
doesn't care.
at this point, it's par for the course.
Hey, Corellian with the C.
It's actually okay. Yeah. All right. C. Moving on.
All
He's
right,
just thinking
C.
of like cure wounds.
Oh, you're a pirate. You're at sea. It's Corellian with the C. We get it. But
Kevin,
it's
I
not
didn't
that
even
deep.
think of that. That's amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, that's you know that I imagine that's the logic. All right, so I'm just trying to clarify. So TJ, are you thinking that you would get on the sloop, or are you just longboat, or are you getting on the sloop
Are
and
we
just
invited on
heads up?
or anything like that?
For me, I'm trying to make, motions to come aboard. Say ahoy. Do you need assistance?
I'm gonna whisper to Hal. I have never seen a more villainous person in my life. We have to be on guard.
Oh my God. Hal is like so ready to kill and so like, but no, this guy's okay.
Are you sure? Just look at him. Just look.
I'm surprised Hal isn't more insulted than anything.
So that's just it. Like as much as there's a tiff with the captain that's been going for ages, it seems, and it's probably like 2 weeks in game time. I listen to what the captain says, and so like I was like, all right, this guy's all right. He didn't actually bring down the lightning, and he brought Sunash back, and then the captain's like, this guy looks like a shady fuck, and I'm like, I think I should fucking kill him right now. Wait,
I'm back.
Wait.
I made it.
Wait.
We're all glad, legitimately,
So,
but also want to make fun of you too.
I know. But the one thing that I will say is before anybody gets off anybody's boat, getting on the sloop is faster to get back to our ship, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Then in that
The
case,
one reason I'm really getting on is because
speed.
we can't really outrun him. So
I just need some
Let's see
speed.
what he
I
has to
need
say.
some fucking uppers, man. Let's do it. So we get on the boat. Yes.
Okay. All
Good.
right. So in that case,
wait, Kevin. I think it just bears saying. Drak probably grabs the Vice Admiral by the penis again and throws him onto this boat.
Hey,
And then says, "Sometimes you're just gonna let."
when did he do
grab the
that?
horns."
Act doesn't have the gay. It doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even
it's
track
not
for his
gay.
character.
You're just calling it the horn and just being like, "I'm grabbing life by the horn," throwing it. That's all.
no, he's seen cows. He gets it.
He gets it. Oh.
Let me tell you about the cows and the bulls.
Why did I ever give Hal the reins? I don't know.
You shouldn't have. I mean, first mistake right there.
Almost the last. All right, so you guys are able to pretty easily. I have to move the players to. Let's bring you back here.
Am I able to do a perception check just to notice who's like in charge versus who's not, or would that just be something passively like figured out?
At this,
Drak is obviously in charge.
We just called captain. So I mean.
Okay, that's good to know. Just to make sure, it's just rather than just talking to random people, then all of a sudden, like, oh, why aren't you talking to the captain? So.
yeah, give me a perception check though.
Okay.
Drak used to call him Daddy.
Maybe Hal is the captain. No,
There's not enough room for another son on this ship.
Perception
Turns
of
out to be one of
27.
the captain's sons.
Oh shit! Somebody's
Yeah,
perception.
you definitely notice, like you know everyone's rank, and like you know specifically that Drak thinks of himself as a high rank, but it's really nothing. You
Like one rank
recognize
above the NPCs.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
just and that might be closing. But we'll see. You definitely recognize that they are treating Captain Harbor as the captain in the lead, but also that they are going more out of their way for this unconscious character that they seem to be.
I also want
Kevin?
to add that we need to make sure that when we heal him, that like he doesn't wake up with a sore dick with all of this like throwing it.
No, you're wrong.
I don't want any questions when he wakes up.
No, I want him to
Just
wake up.
tell him he was fucking a bad whore. It'll be
I
fine.
grabbed an unconscious man by the penis.
No.
Listen, the one time we're supposed to look after him, and we save him, but he wakes up
And
with a
he's
sore dick.
assaulted.
No. I want him to wake up and we were like, Vice Admiral, are you doing okay? And he's like, oh my god, thank you so much for rescuing me. I owe you so
Oh
much.
man, what's
And
wrong
we're
with
like,
Dick?
are you okay? Are you feeling better? And he's like, it's crazy. I've got such a sore penis. We're all like we're all just laughing at her.
Tom must think weird things when he's watching the Fellowship of the Ring when Frodo's waking up.
Oh man. So
Then
Kevin,
Drak just says his catchphrase. Sometimes you gotta get life by the horns,
Or the one horn
he doesn't
wink,
recognize
and
it, but it stirs
then the
something in
studio
his psyche
audience
and he, like,
laughs.
shudders.
Cue laugh track.
All right, freeze
So,
frame.
Wait,
So-
as we pull back up to the boat, is Frost still in the water and we need to give her aid, or is Frost
Nope.
out of the water?
I was gonna say it's been a bit at this point, and that was handled before. She was
Okay,
she was rescued by Gilmar, and so we get here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna head to Rack. I'll put you guys over here just to kind of get things, how
Of
they
lightning range.
Right. Well, just as you guys are pulling back up, Rack, what have you been doing during this time where these guys were off the boat? And then what are you doing as they're coming back?
I don't know, man.
That's fair.
The only person I actually liked on this boat's dead. So,
So that hurts, but it's real.
It's accurate.
It's accurate.
Yeah, unfortunately, some stray lightning came out and hit him in the last parts of the battle.
And you know, the worst part is, it's in a silence barrier. I didn't even get to hear his last word.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Especially tragic. He grabbed you and he's like, Rack. Oh god.
Rack, I love you. Please look after my children. But all that came out was whisper.
Jeremy's innocent.
That's right, because I remember it was the circle was preventing like spells and stuff too.
Totally.
Yeah,
silence.
that's why Hal couldn't heal him.
And the worst part was I feel like
No, that's not true because Hal did heal him a couple.
Well, not when he was down because of that.
Yeah, that
We
because
were
of the
talking
silence.
about
Yes,
that.
you're right.
Unfortunately, I feel like his shields were too attractive to the lightning. Looking back at it, it's just like, are you shitting me? Seriously? No one's gonna get hit?
I feel like the DM just wanted to kill the giant.
Well, so wait. So I have to say that last week when we played and Kevin rolled random dice to see what lines the lightning came through, and he was like, "Okay, this one," and then Kevin said out loud, "Oh shit," and then we all went, "Oh no, we're all gonna die."
Guys,
And then we realized what the oh shit meant, and we all went, "Oh shit, who's gonna tell Wolfgang?" So.
So
been
when
a
I
hard
woke
week.
up around like 3 a.m., I saw the chat and I'm just like, he's fucking dead. God damn it.
Unfortunately, yes.
The
But it is what it
SpongeBob
is.
Ghost
That's
Flute
part of
took it
the
away.
D&D experience. You get attached to characters and then they die.
Yeah, and it's funny because it's like, I've got no problem with killing things, and it's like, oh, but like I was not expecting that. Like, yeah, definitely a possibility, but it's like, oh fuck, there was nothing that could have happened. That sucks. Whoops. Sorry.
I do have to say that I think that is one of the strongest parts of role-playing games in general, is the attachment that you can get for not only your own characters that you create, but NPCs in the world that you help create. And so I think that's awesome. But at the same rate,
I'd just like to say that I voted to retcon, and Winrar is alive and he's fine. Fan fiction.
So what we need to do is find a time tunnel, and we should be all set.
It's our next goal.
That's not out of the realm of possibilities, potentially.
Listen, I do have that cracked crystal.
I also think that one of these seagulls has the answer.
I also think that it's not Hal or Jeremy's fault. Hal tried to help Omar. It's the captain's fault.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Oh, I did not see that coming.
love the plot twist. I'm at the edge of my
Oh
seat
my
with my
God, like, I
popcorn
feel
right
like
now.
I just grabbed like a rag and wrung it, just like. What?
The funniest thing would be if it's just like, unfortunately, you're all within range. Boom, the sloop just explodes.
But
it's
mostly,
like, doesn't
it's
matter
Torkel's
anyway.
fault. Because where the fuck was Torkel, really, guys? Come on.
I'll tell you what Torkel was. Giving
Being
potions of
useless,
invisibility to the
as
captain.
usual.
Share it with us.
Yeah, he's he hasn't been seen. So, now that everyone is back on the boat, what is the thought process? How does everyone want to proceed?
Drak is gonna go up and try and console his brother. And just be like, "Oh, Rack, I know. It's so sad. We'll give him a proper burial. And I promise we won't just dump him in the ocean as soon as you go to sleep. Promise. That won't happen."
You
I'm going
don't
to-
know a damn thing. Moron.
Oh, all right. We're all upset here.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Oh no!
I'm gonna try and talk to the captain while also healing the Vice Admiral with a cure wounds, just to You know.
To the dick, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Making sure,
Okay.
things aren't lost. So, do you want me to roll a cure wounds on that? I'll do level 2.
So, yep, that seems
There
to help him, but he's still unconscious.
Could we do like a knowledge or something to see if we know what it is that's affecting him?
Yeah.
Sweet, my +0 knowledge. 19. Yes.
Whoa! There you go.
So you are able to sense that there is something magical in nature, kind of keeping him unconscious, but you aren't sure what it is.
Okay. All right.
But you do
I
know
would share
it
that with
is
anybody
magical
who's
in nature.
Yeah, I would share that with anybody who's way better in tune with the sort of magics of the world than myself, and say that.
Can I do an Arcana check on that then? See what it is?
Yeah.
Or not? Hello?
Yep. Did you not
Yeah.
hear? I said
The
yes.
answer is no.
Yeah, you can do the
Oh,
one.
I didn't hear.
I must not have gone through.
So, is that a yes or no for an Arcana check?
Yes.
Okay.
So you know a little bit more than Hal. You don't know exactly what's going on, but it seems like you know that elves, especially being a half elf yourself, elves don't need to sleep, and they can't. They can't be put to sleep by magical means, correct? I think.
Right.
Correct.
Used to
It's
that.
the Fey ancestry. Yep.
Yeah. So it's something where he seems unconscious, but it's magically done. But it's not exactly that he's asleep. You can't tell exactly what's going on, but there's something.
Some sort of charm in play.
It's not exactly just like, oh, his health was low, and so he was unconscious.
So as this is going on, Hal wants to do two things. Hal wants to go up and like shake Sunash's hand and be like, "I'm glad you're not dead. I mean, I might kill you later, but I'm glad you're not dead, right?" And then he wants to, and then he wants to go up and like take over steering the ship, not because he's going to change course or anything, but because he wants to be present on deck to deal with Rack if need be. Like he doesn't want to he doesn't want to go up to the crow's nest and make it. He's just going to stand there, and if Rack wants to come talk to him, he can come talk to him. If he doesn't, he doesn't. I mean, the guy's got lightning bolts, and he might be able to zap him if he can stab him, but he's making himself present. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, just kind of, making eye contact, just kind of making sure. Also sneaking up and checking on Jeremy.
Just so you guys know, Rack can both zap and stab. I do have daggers. I just happen to put
No, listen, I have no doubt that you have multiple ways of zap stabbing. What I'm saying is, Hal's not sneaking up on you. Like, he's not coming up to take you out. Hal's making his presence known and basically being like, "You want to come chat? Let's come chat." And if you're, because some shit went down. And if shit went down, that's it.
I like the thought process of like, oh, you lost someone. Fuck, what if you're sad or something? I should kill you. We'll finish it, then you won't be sad. You're welcome.
Oh, fuck it. What about Jeremy?
There's a tear running down your face, so in the neck with the knife.
So here's the thing about Hal, right? Like, I mean, there's lots of things about Hal, but like Hal, there's a good chance that on any given moment, Hal's gonna fucking stab you in the neck. Like, the fact that you guys have not experienced that yet is just because you continue to be good assets. So, I mean, that's that. That's what it is. So.
All right, so Hal's checking out all your asses. Got it.
He's like, all right, that's a 5.
Rack's
that's a
still
4,
Yelling at Drac.
That's a 12.
I imagine
no
that.
one knows what the score is. But.
I imagine that this whole time, Drac has just been
totally.
hearing it, and like it's not gonna stop. Like this is gonna go.
I
like,
helped
for 3
kill
days.
kill our father because of you. I've had to
Ev-
look after you,
So
and the first person I meet that, you know, I feel like I can actually depend on, dies. You don't understand a goddamn thing. I love you, brother, but you don't.
Jack just has a single tear dripping just down his face.
and then Hal stabs you.
Yeah.
All right, so Harlow.
Rack's gonna end it with, brother, please leave me be. I will not be accountable for anything else that I say.
Oh shit!
When
All right,
I am
Drac.
ready to talk, I will come to you.
Oh my god, hug it out right now.
Just
Just
think
give him
Hulk Hogan right now.
Drac-
Yeah, you're right. Drac leans in for a hug.
Rack casts hold person.
Oh no, brother! Don't resist my love.
Wisdom save
For me?
if he's actually doing that.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Of course he is.
Yeah.
Kevin, can
Or-
he do it? Because I think a Minotaur registers as a monster, not as a human.
Got an 18.
Humanoid.
No, it's okay.
You rolled an 18.
Yes. No, I rolled a 17 and my wisdom check is +1, so 18.
God fucking damn it, he saves.
Yeah, I was gonna say that seems high enough.
Well,
Rack,
maybe that's
Rack
just 'cause
gets
your
an
heart wasn't in
unwanted
it. Like,
hug
you're mad, but-
potentially.
Just turn it around. I just turn it around into a hug.
He turns it around to do a hug, and I kick him in the groin.
Okay, that's fair.
Knee him in the groin.
Constitution save.
Still, it's like, okay, but I
Oh, my
still love you,
cons
brother.
+8. See,
Which means my nuts.
Hold on,
is
hold
up
on, hold
42.
on.
my nuts can take it.
Sometimes you gotta grab life by the horn. Keep using it. Just keep using it.
So what'd you roll?
That's 17 +8.
Oh, cool.
What do you got?
So,
What are you gonna do with my nuts?
Disadvantage.
So I'm gonna use Bend Luck,
Oh!
and I'm gonna roll a D4, and a D4, and so that's -4.
Oh!
Oh shit! The max.
Excellent. So that unwanted hug stays unwanted and not had. It sounds like. So
Turn
just
around and kick me in the nuts.
the arms go out, and it's like brothers don't. It's like brothers got a hug. So you go in for the hug, and it's just like you're fighting through, and then it's like all of a sudden you stop.
Like stepbrothers when they go to hug each other, but they're kind of punching each other because they've never hugged.
He makes
Yes,
it.
but instead it's you get stopped in place and then potentially kicked in the nuts, but I'm not sure.
Rat kicks him in the
No,
nuts.
I don't think so, 'cause
not
that
kicked
might
in
give
the
you a-
nuts.
That might give you a save.
He gets stopped in place, and I said, leave me be.
And so
You
now
can
you
kick me in the
gotta,
nuts. I think Drac would understand that
nuts.
more.
And then we kick each other in the nuts until one of us falls over.
All right.
How long does hold person last?
Not
Not
long
long
enough.
enough. brother.
I think a minute.
Cool. That's
So-
enough time to walk away.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Perfect.
Fucking Ben Wyatt.
Out of here, Icetown.
So, right. So Harbor, what is the plan right now?
Secret Pirate Bar 2.
Yeah, he was leading us there. So
Yes,
we need
he
him
was.
up. Yeah, we need him up. That's just the plan right now.
It's happened.
All right. So what's the what do you guys think?
Did we just
that?
accept Eric? Eric, are you talking to the captain?
Yeah, I was.
Can I-
I was trying to
I'll be
introduce
like,
myself
"Who
to the captain before. So,
You?
what was that?
Family Guy. Who are you? He just keeps going like, "Who you? Who you?
No.
Who you?"
Who you?
Well, hey, I'm Corellian. Just came in here. I don't know where the heck I'm at, but just
You come in
trying.
on a lightning bolt.
From somebody on the crew. That's the guy that killed Rimrock. Get him.
It was Hal that
What the
said
hell's
that.
a
It was good to
Rimrock?
have you on the show, man. Bye.
Hal said
Rack's
that, and then
actually
Hal
gonna
starts the
walk
fight.
over to Hal, and he's gonna be like, "It's not your fault. It's the captain."
Don't do this to me, man. Don't do this to me, man.
No. Hal's gonna keep staring straight ahead. He's not gonna make eye contact with him, and he's just gonna say, "We need to have a conversation, but not now."
And Rack's gonna say, "Fuck off! I outrank you. Don't tell me what to do."
And wait. Can you do a perception check? Just I know I'm not the teacher. Can you do a perception check?
Who you? Butt out, Shlomo.
So that would be in 18.
Yeah. Wait. I was just basing it on like what my like plus would be. You notice like on the corner of Hal's mouth, like the slightest of smiles as you say, "Fuck off! I outrank you," and walk away.
Oh no, I didn't walk away.
Oh,
I was just
thought
coming
you were
up-
just like, "Fuck off! I outrank you." But no. You see.
Fuck
like,
off!
like-
I
like-
outrank you. I was just coming over to tell you that you know, I'm not gonna kill your pet.
Oh, no. Again, Hal continues to have this like slightest of like the corner of his mouth that kind of hooks up, kind of thing, as you say that.
Yeah.
All right. So, in that case, now there's some reassurance that Jeremy is safe.
For now.
Potentially, right? Whether or not
God could still kill them all.
what happens
know.
in the future, exactly. There's always tomorrow, or tonight, or right now. So yes, you guys were being led by the Vice Admiral to Pirate Bar 2. But he
called
is
PV2?
not currently leading you
Caps Blue 2.
for reasons of not being conscious.
Did we figure out what was wrong with him?
Not exactly.
Can
It's-
Rack take a look at him?
Yeah?
Sure. Rack's in mood.
Right.
What am I rolling?
I'm in something. Arcana.
Arcana +3.
I feel like Carillion was already doing this, and there's been like multiple
Yeah.
times
Yeah, I did.
And I feel like
it
there's a
came out with,
conversation
like, some
that
sort
we've
of-
been trying to have too.
Yeah,
Well, that's
so
what
I
I was
mean,
thinking. Was
beforehand.
that, like, if
yeah, it's something where it's like that. It's more. I'm allowing it to happen, but yeah, if it's something where if you guys, I assume, like we haven't really gone over the very specifics because we've kind of just been jumping around. It's kind of like, what the hell does everyone handle right now?
Oh
But-
no, I know. I'm just saying, like,
Oh, yeah.
there's been like a lot of other things.
Yeah, I'm
People keep
Did you-
I'm
jumping
just
in.
trying to.
Oh, I'm
Did
doing
he
this,
get
I'm doing that.
his numbers for that before I do anything like that? I thought that had already passed.
What is it?
What already passed?
I thought that Eric already gave the number that he rolled for that.
Yeah,
But
No,
if
I
he didn't,
did, and it wasn't high enough.
yeah. I mean, he
Oh,
got
okay.
he got a little bit more information, but it's something that without having training.
what does a nat 20 get me?
oh,
Nat 20. So you are
Zingo.
able to understand that there was something that seems to have projected the consciousness of the Vice Admiral away.
So does he? So does that transfer
bizarre.
to like a restoration spell or something like that?
So
You
so
aren't
essentially, he's it's just a body right now.
sure. Basically, yeah. Like he's still alive. But
Yeah. So like he's it's like he's in the it's like he's in trance, but he's not in trance.
Oh shit! Nobody asked. Can we ask Torkel to take a look at him? Maybe Torkel has, a spell or a scroll prepared or something like that.
yeah, he is kind of in like a trance, and Torkel can absolutely look at him. Excuse me, but generally, he'll come up and take a look at him, and he'll basically confirm everything that Rack had just found out. But unfortunately, it's not something where he has the power to just kind of get him back. Exactly. It's something where you'll have to, and Rack and Torkel kind of both are in agreement on this, where it's like, you'll have to either get him back, or he would have to return to his body, and if there's some reason why he isn't returning, if he's being restricted somewhere or something like that, or there may be some way to either go and get whatever his consciousness or his spirit, whatever people like to use for the term, or there may be some way to get him just from his physical body, but I don't have that type of power on me.
So all right,
Kevin,
so
Kevin.
I mean, like Hal, I'm not asking this as Hal, the master, like a player to the DM. Do we, or to everybody actually, because I mean we're kind of in uncharted, unless someone here knows it. Is there a place that maybe we could find someone that could aid us in this? Because it sounds like we can't get to Pirate Bar 2 without direction. This guy, the only guy who has a direction to get to, is lost in this coma state. So is there anywhere around here that the folks on the boat would know about that might be able to aid in this?
So before you answer that, Kevin, as a Hellfell, I would know not and warn everyone not to fuck with anyone in trance, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Is it cool we threw him by the penis twice? We had to get him in a boat and then into the
He
boat.
probably felt it.
We healed him a little bit though, so he might not feel it as much.
We
I
made up
mean,
for it.
that's
Wait.
fine. But whoever did it is probably in deep shit.
We'll talk about this later.
No, it's just the guy who called him a pedophile. He'll be fine. So yeah, that's the current situation. And Tom, in answer to your question, you guys are, as you were kind of saying, you're in kind of uncharted territory. Let's go to this one.
Can we go after the monkey cult?
That is definitely an option. Let me bring this one over there too, just to make sure. So you guys are no longer over here. I don't know if I'll be able to grab it and move the ship all at once. Oh, fuck.
I definitely want to
I'm
learn more about the
screwing
monkey cult, especially where we have a giant monkey with us sometime. I want us to be gods.
Well, I guess, like, do we know anything?
A Drak,
I'm the
trickster.
Do we know anything about the region that we're in right now? Like, we know that we were going roughly towards the X, but that was like, we didn't know that, but that's where we were going. So
No, you knew like where you were going, kind of. I can't grab it. Cause like you knew the course, but you didn't know like all the way at the end where it would be. You know.
is there any way that, like, do we have any chart, like any maps or anything that could like point us towards the right direction that we could try to like plot a course with, or is there just nothing?
Yeah, you guys
If we know the
have
course, then we should take the course as far as we know, right?
right.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, if
And
we
then wing it
plotted a
from there?
course, yes, but I didn't know that we had done that.
Yeah, so you guys are kind of closer to more about like here. And so you know like where you were kind of going. See if I can... Somewhere like around here. But you aren't exactly sure where specifically along the island or what to look for necessarily to... Should we head upstream of anything at any point? Where exactly are we supposed to go? Is it covered in any sort of magic? You know, why is it more protected? Sort of questions where you don't exactly have the answers. The idea was the Vice Admiral was going to be answering those for you along the way.
We have to have a service for Minerar.
Yeah?
That's true.
So I guess like we'll go to the full ship. I think it's this one. Yes, it is. Then we'll bring you guys over. So this is the big ship.
Hal,
Very
like,
black.
wait, Hal kind of like,
Yes.
I like the bottom floor.
Hal suggests that if we're gonna have a funeral for Wimrar, that it might as well be as epic as possible, and that the sloop that we had that came up to us, as it is not one of our dinghies, it's not one of our boats, that we could put Wimrar on it and light it on fire and set him off to sea.
I think that's how he would have wanted to go.
All right. What does the guy that claimed the boat think of that?
That's true. It's technically, I don't know this giant, and it just seems like a waste of a boat that has potential to be used in other circumstances.
And I'm gonna say, Iraq's gonna say, "Hey, guess what? Doesn't matter what you think. I outrank you." Captain, what do you think?
And even if he doesn't care about that, there's more of us than him, and we all think he deserves a fucking funeral.
Well,
I'm not gonna lie, Hal even feels he deserves a fucking funeral, so there's the lot there. So
again, Captain, what do you think?
I think he would want to be on land. Because
Can I say,
He doesn't like
he's
water.
He's
Rack,
hated all the
Rack,
time out on the
Rack
sea.
definitely agrees with that.
There's truth to that. So we're gonna carry a rotted corpse with us for a while.
Wait. I know. Can't we freeze him with the axe?
We're just returning him back home.
I mean, I can try to go over with the axe, and I'll go over to him, and I'll just
I can
be
also
like,
use Ray of Frost. So
return. I'll just say return. I'm like poking him with the end of the axe. Return.
I was talking
Winrar
about
is
back.
unable to battle.
him.
I just
Preserving
love
him?
the idea of the captain walking around a giant corpse, jabbing it repeatedly and going, "Return! Return!
Try it.
Return!"
It's an attempt.
It
There was an
like
attempt.
Rack's
Just
just gonna
an
be like,
axe
no,
right in his
Captain, use
chest.
the axe to freeze and preserve the bodies so that, you know, it isn't rotting and stinking up your boat.
But I didn't know if there's another way. Like he was in the axe for 10,000 years. Giants, I don't think lived that for long.
No,
if I could
like,
put him back
CJ,
in the
there's
axe,
There's nothing wrong with what you did.
They come back to
I just
life.
wanted to say that it was like, just make it ridiculous. That's all.
definitely. I'm cool with that. It's just you know, we don't have spare the dying, but if we can put him in some kind of thing where he doesn't age, and then we find someone who's just like, yeah, I can resurrect people, you know, there's that too. There's dragons and shit in this world, so
I kind of want to see if, you know, I could just, you know, put him in. See, it's the wrong elemental crystal, but like if I could like somehow put him in the elemental crystal and then make a golem, that'd be pretty cool. But I'm not a fucking tinkerer, so I don't know how to do that shit.
Make a golem giant, aka a GG. Call out the
In your
GG.
soul.
Well, I think I'd keep the golem smaller in size, just for.
but so you're putting Winrar's spirit in there?
Well,
In
I
the golem?
can't. Yeah, like use
No, if
the
this were to work
crystal-
out. If this were to work out. That's what I'm saying. He would be in there?
Right.
Oh,
Points.
Alright, he's back.
I missed.
Well,
all of that.
so I think that
So
as
the
like,
question
here's
was,
the thing.
is the plan...
Are we gonna keep a dead corpse on the boat, or are we gonna send it off? And wait, and before
No,
before
that's-
anyone wait, no, hold on.
we're
Before anyone
we're
weighs
beyond
in-
that.
Before anyone weighs in on it, I want to say that Hal recognizes that Wolfgang really has the final say on this, and so
I'm glad Hal knows Wolfgang.
Hal has. Shut up.
I don't know who this Wolfgang person is.
But what I'm,
Right.
what
Guy.
I'm saying is that like Hal had said we could pull up the sloop and give like, you know, the Viking funeral or like death at sea kind of thing, and Rat came
Okay.
back and said,
But we're also
Man.
talking about options about bringing him back too. But if you guys want to put him down
wait.
permanently, burn his body.
It's not
yeah.
about bringing him back. It's about preserving. If we were to, you know, take him with us, preserving the body so that it doesn't rot and stink up the, you know, the boat.
Yeah.
All right. Does any
Right.
of us
And what
know
I'm trying to
a place
say
that-
is, if we can preserve him, how long are we
Oh yeah,
preserving
no. If we
for?
can preserve him and somehow by a miracle bring him back, I'm totally down for that.
Wait a minute. By miracle, do you mean Kevin finally tell that Peter Rufflekins is a cleric?
No.
Kevin.
No.
Alright.
So one thing I do want to say is that you know that resurrection isn't impossible, but it is not. It's not like super as common as like some other D&D
you don't-
games.
Don't just
But-
go down to the corner resurrection store.
Yeah, you have to find like
Resurrectionist.
your
Resurrection bodega.
like a miracle
They call it
person,
VRB.
like Miracle Max, to resurrect
Alright.
anyone.
We need Totodile
Well, so
Totodile.
no. Here's my thought. Wait.
Come on, Togepi.
Wait, hear me out.
Togepi!
Hear me out. So we are in.
No, I'm not hearing you out. I have a different plan. Okay. All right. So we need Totodile. We need to talk to him. He worked on the axe that I have for a long time to make sure that they weren't on my hands anymore. But did he find out a way on like how Winrar was trapped in the axe? Because if we can put him back in the axe, that'd be great.
So when you're asking the newly formed different Pokemon wizard about this, he responds that, well, in theory, some of the magic that was worked on would be, I suppose, if I try and reverse what I was trying to do.
I'm just gonna stop. I'm just gonna interrupt them and say he's literally said he'd rather die than go back in that act.
Yeah, but he's already.
And also,
Said it.
And also, I think it needs
Well-
to be said. Like, we're not talking
Did
about
he put it in
somebody
writing?
dying that we could bring back. I mean, we're talking about somebody that's like fucking dead. Like they failed all their saves and
Yeah.
is dead.
I'm going to say to Torkoal. Torkoal,
Step it up, bitch. Get this shit on the road. You know.
is there a way to at least save the spirit, even if the body is gone? If there is, do we have what we need for a catalyst to hold it?
Those are the real questions.
I've heard of things. I've only played around a little bit with it, so I don't know exactly if we would be able to. And I assume you were talking about the elemental crystal.
It's a possibility. I also have a shit ton of other loot, you know.
Yeah, but just where he is an elemental and everything.
Yeah.
So
Let's put Winrar in a coin and then bet everything on coin tosses, and Winrar puts it in our favor every time.
oh, I thought you were saying, and then go bring the coin and use it immediately to bet.
Brack's gonna say, if there isn't a way, then I'd like to put my friend to rest.
So, based on him having been trapped, I feel like he might be able to have some sort of separation potentially already available to him. Not just in terms of it having had been done to him before. As I was saying, it's something where I don't know if we would be able to, but I feel like if we were able to study some of that crystal, Umrar's makeup, and maybe perhaps the captain's axe, we may be able to, and by this he's talking about you and he working together to try and figure these things out and kind of tweak them.
I'm gonna cut him off and say, then let's get to work.
All right. So yeah, that's.
In the meantime, we should at least preserve the body if we don't have an option.
All right, let's
To which
pray
I
for
say-
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To which I say, Captain, we gotta, you and I need to Ray Frost.
All right. So
All
nice
right. So he
to bond with my used-to-be son.
And I'm gonna stop you right there. And I'm gonna say, did you not just see me snap on Drak?
I did, but I thought this was a bonding moment. You know, I'm on one side, You're on the other side. We're shooting
Captain.
a giant with frost rays.
Captain, I respect you, but do not fuck with my family.
What? How's that fucking with your family? It's just this
But
is
what
us
if we
as
were family?
coworkers having a nice chat, freezing a giant. You know.
And, you know, at one point, we almost were family, so... I mean, not
As he
fuck with
says
me.
that, lightning starts to crackle from my hands, and does TJ realize that he's not resistant to my lightning? Does the captain realize he's not resistant to my lightning yet?
I think he's ultra aware.
Yeah, I've been told multiple times.
Okay. I'm gonna say, Captain, drop it. Please.
Alright.
Is this happening like on deck? Are you doing?
Yeah, that's where Umrar is. I'm just gonna leave.
Yeah. They were... So, I'm gonna move Harbor just for now. They were currently right there, freezing him.
Does Hal notice this?
Yeah, Hal sees it. Hal sees it.
Rack's gonna walk over to Hal and he's gonna be like, "Accept, please," and continue going. So I think something snapped in Rack. So just so you guys know.
Yeah, I think everyone's
Noted.
starting to be aware.
Noted.
This is seeming out of character from other sessions.
Okay. Is so once this drama kind of breaks out a little bit, are we all gonna sort of settle in for a rest, or what are we doing?
Well, not yet. There's still someone we don't even know.
Yeah, we can't.
That's
let this-
true.
Hey,
yeah.
Hal decided to take a real long nap, so I'll be your rogue hunter now.
Yeah, who are you? Pointing to the new guy.
Why, hello. I was on a ship sailing,
He
around the
killed
coast,
Rimrock,
and all of a
no.
sudden,
No,
yeah,
I'm kidding.
a bright flash of light occurred, and somehow I ended up on your ship in the middle of a battle. I shot some feather-nipped dude, jumped on this other boat to try and kill off this bitch who was trying to hit me with spells, and healed your friend. Just looking for a crew to sail with, because apparently I'm not going to be able to get back to my old crew anytime soon. I'm pretty sure there was a magical explosion on the last boat I was at.
I'm
Your
just
other
gonna
crew.
say, how do
What?
you feel about pirates?
Your other crew? Who is your other
A
crew?
magical explosion?
I
You want a firework
Well, that's the
boat?
whole- I don't. My previous crew that I had was on a ship on the coast, and this ship sank. As far as I know, I clearly don't remember the time frame of that either. So it could have been a while ago. I don't know what year it is or what day it is. I just appeared, unfortunately.
Well, none
I
of
don't
us
even
know
know
what
what
year it
it
is.
is.
We
Yeah,
don't pay
I have
attention
no
to that. We
I don't know what year it is either.
we're on the sea half the time.
That's no
Yeah, we
excuse.
don't
actually-
We
how do you
don't
feel about
understand
pirates?
where we are, and we've been here the
Well-
whole time.
Well, I am a pirate, so I come from a pirate background.
And I'm gonna
Alright,
say,
so-
I'm gonna leave this to you, Captain.
That's what
I
they
don't
all
give a shit.
say.
Yeah, I need to.
And
I
I'm
need
gonna
to.
go-
I
I,
need to
I've
off
heard
with
this
Sharkle.
one once before.
All right, I need to interview you because there's
All
too
right.
much going on. We need to go. We need to go to my quarters. Right this way.
Oh, that stuff kind of interview, isn't it, Captain?
Yeah. Don't worry. Don't sit on the couch. That's a different interview.
Casting couch?
And now
Is
we
this in the
know
casting
why
couch
Hal
configuration?
has irreparably been damaged.
Yeah, Hal drops to the ground and takes. Let's see,
Yeah, I remember when I was invited to the crew.
5 points of psychic damage.
Oh no, he's down.
No, I was really asking for a rest. I needed that really fucking
He
badly.
said
Shit.
they only do anal and porn.
Alright.
It's not like that. But I need to talk
No,
with
it's
him.
exactly like that. You fucking tell me what it's like. Like,
Alright, so
you
let's,
said it was like, how dare you?
let's get
All right.
you I was just moving over there. We get you to the what's it called?
Mhm.
To the captain's quarters. Did you want to have a private conversation?
All right.
Either way, doesn't really matter to me.
Okay.
What's your name again? Krillin?
Corellian.
Okay, Krillin.
Krillin?
All right.
Jesus, you're gonna kill me off right away?
No. I'm sure everything will take care of that.
You're thinking Jan.
Listen, if it gets me to Super Saiyan faster, it might need to
I'm
happen.
just saying, can you imagine if the captain had a conversation with him? He brought him up on deck and he's like, hey everybody, this is the new guy. Kill him. And we all just ran in as soon as he came up. Like,
He's like, no, I'm pretty sure that was his name, not an order. I'm surprised that you guys actually followed my orders that quickly that time, you piece of shit.
Yeah. I mean, all right. So Krillin, listen, you came in at a very bad time. There's so much going on. You know, you showed up right around when our giant dies. We have a very unstable sorcerer on board. We have pretty much more than half the crew wants to kill me.
Oh, good.
So, yeah. All right.
I need allies.
All right. I have a deal with you. I'll go to private chat now. Okay, I mean you can join too because you're the DM and you got. All right. So pretty much all I want to do is just offer Krillian a special position on the crew,
Okay.
more like bodyguard, because
You think you're gonna die in your sleep?
pretty much.
The best part is, and he, you trust this random guy who got zapped in fucking
Yes,
20
he's the
seconds
most
ago.
trustworthy person on
Does
the
that
crew
have
right
no
now.
history?
Are you kidding me? I have to get in quick because this is the ground
corruption
floor.
could come from wherever.
Hal's too much of a wild card that I'm like, I know that he wants to be the one to kill me, but like, if he gets enough help, that's, not good. So there's that. I'm going to be, forthright with that. My used-to-be son is just emotionally unstable. Even if I try to be nice, he's an asshole. And he makes it known that he can hurt me with lightning, even though I can't be hurt by lightning, usually. So I'm coming to you, a stranger. I mean, there's Drak, but Drak, he's
He just
probably going to side with his brother.
As much as Hal is a wild card, he is terrifying. Just
Yeah.
as I don't know what's more wild than a wild card, but it's just called a Drak.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
I would take the offer as one of my backgrounds is I am loyal to my captain above all else.
awesome.
Oh, Captain! Captain.
Funny enough, it's the bonds was I'm loyal to my captain first, everything else second.
Awesome. All right, you just need to look at Discord, and that's it. It's fine. You're in. So perfect.
Awesome.
Pretty much, I would just hire you directly as more of like a bodyguard like type thing, and we'll have to figure out the order of like the crew soon. But pretty much on the down low, because I don't want there to be a riot by just promoting you to second mate real quick. We're just gonna stay like on the DL. You're my go-to guy.
Fair enough. I heard nothing, saw nothing, say nothing.
Yeah, and it's just like you're the gopher,
Fair enough.
You could just play it as like, you guys, it's just kind of like the intern. the like the
Learning
cabin
the
boy.
rope.
There you go. Whatever it is.
Yeah.
I don't know if you
And to
want
the
to
rest
say
of the-
cabin boy to those guys.
To the rest of the crew, I'm gonna seem like I still mistrust you because that's how it's gonna be. just to make sure they're not gonna know any of this shit. So
Ah, that's the safest thing that's been able to be done by Harbor this whole time. I don't know you. All right, so here are all my secrets.
yeah, so you're the yeah. I'm taking a huge gamble here. Based on the track record of people I've attracted, you're probably
been a good
insane
one.
too. You're probably just as insane, but you are at least a glitter of hope that it's just like, oh, at least I think you're more trustworthy than everyone else I know.
If you are 4 notches lower than like whatever the most ridiculous of these guys are with crazy, then we're good. Holy shit.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. To just talk about that stuff.
All right.
So cool.
Cool beans, yo.
right,
So
cool.
I have to take on a Minotaur, a Raging, a Half-Elf Ranger, and a Sorcerer in case they all come for you. Good to know.
Yeah, if it comes to that, we're going to try to de-escalate the situation.
Good
And
thing I
pretty
got an
much-
extra attack with some cantrips of Firebolt. That's all I can say.
Yeah, exactly. So there's that. We're just trying to not have there be what's it called, an uprising,
Mutiny.
Yep.
a mutiny. So
Fair enough.
All right, cool.
All right.
All right, let's
Good.
jump back in.
Good deal.
sounds good.
Hey, there we go.
We're all back.
Man, that casting couch was crazy.
He's just
Corellian
walking.
comes
Yeah.
out limping.
More like what?
Uh,
What?
So yeah, there was a conversation had there. What is everyone else doing? So we've got Umrar frozen. We've got Corellian kind of, on the ship and kind of, accepted-ish, as much as the new guy can be accepted. And,
Yeah.
from there, I guess I'm assuming at some point you guys are gonna want to kind of stop, get a breather. It's still the middle of the night, so like things have been going on, but it's kind of been like half an hour, probably maybe an hour since the battle. You haven't seen any sign of anything else coming on, where no ships or anything like that. I don't know if you guys kept sailing and just kind of just got away from where that was, or if you anchored and...
I think the idea was that we might continue along the course that we knew, not knowing really where to go because of any of our things. However, if we're going to just sort of plot on, we're going to get that like a sort of a good night's rest is what's going to happen, and then there might be some interactions that come out of it.
So yeah, unless anyone else has anything that they were thinking of, you guys can kind of get your setups going for getting rest.
I mean, there's
Can
that,
I-
but also,
once. Oh, sorry.
once rest is done, Frank's gonna be working with Torvald.
Can I, like, if we're setting up for rest, hit that state?
Yes.
I'd like to call for a thing, but
Yep.
but if something happens before then, I'm waiting.
Yep. So you guys are resting. So hold on. So yes, you will be able to do that. So Don't leave.
You keep. What's going on?
What
You keep
the fuck?
So many private channels.
Do
I'm sorry.
you-
You
why
keep
do
picking
you
me up
ever
and doing
leave?
anything. I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
I'm pulling you to a fucking private channel and you
All right,
keep
all right,
leaving,
sorry,
you
all right.
pain in the ass. Fuck, the
Yay!
one time you're able to just bang right on with Discord.
Shut up. Second one.
Yes, so you were asking me for something. And so I was trying to pull you aside so that we could kind of get this started.
Nice, nice. I'm sorry. All right. So basically, once we hit
Yeah,
like
so
a rest
what-
point,
What I'm thinking
sorry,
is,
what,
with
yeah, once
this,
we hit a rest
we'll
point,
get
I want to
Rack
have
in
I
here.
want to have a scene with Rack. I want
Yeah.
to have a scene with Rack.
Yep, so I was thinking of grabbing him and bringing him in here.
Yeah.
So
I
that...
actually, if you go back and tell everybody that like they start to get their rest or whatever, like this is good. But this is what I want to do. I am not doing this negatively in a sense to murder him. I'm doing this in a sense to make him realize that even as a wizard, he has limitations. I want Rack to wake up. Like I want him to wake up and look at me and realize I have a dagger to his throat. That's what I want. And if I gotta make rolls to do it, so be it, but I'm pretty sure I can do this easy.
yeah, give me, stealth.
Hold on. Boop. Nope, I gotta scroll down this bullshit. Do. Awesome. Actually. Yep, that is a 19.
19, okay.
By awesome, I mean not amazing, but not bad. So
Let's see something. Wolfgang.
Because I know for short rests we were using hit die.
Sorry, I pulled you out of there. So any question you were
Oh.
asking, maybe I can answer.
Oh, we were talking about rest and how that was working. Because I remember we were using hit die for short rest. I didn't know for long rest if we were doing hit die.
No, long rest you just heal all the way up.
Okay.
We have something happening when you were asleep. As that happened and stuff. It was
Wait,
Tom.
so I get woken up?
Yeah. So, Tom, all you.
I'm just gonna
So-
say, Hal, Jeremy's safe. Let me go to bed.
well, so as you start to say that, what you realize is that Hal's got a dagger to your throat. And Hal looks at you and he says, I need you to listen to me for a minute. I revealed a lot to you and your brother before. Maybe more than I should have. But here's what you need to know. The sea is full of shark with teeth. And I don't mean to be the teeth at your throat, but everyone is at everyone's throat. You lost someone. You lost a thing. You lost an item. You lost. And the teeth from the sharks never replace that. So this is what I do. I lay this next to you. And you like, without looking up, because there's clearly like a blade to your throat, another hand comes down and puts something next to your head and says, I think this will help you if you get in a scrap. But if anyone's gonna kill the fucking captain, it's me. And there are things out there. There are things that are worse than the shark and the teeth in the water. take care of yourself and make sure that you are safe. And I'll make sure this crew does the same. But the captain is mine. And then, like, Hal stands up and takes the dagger away and walks away. And next to you is the +1 rapier that he took off of the Vice Admiral.
How are you
Rack's just gonna
taking that?
Rack would like to roll an intimidation check to see if he was intimidated.
So
Actually, wait. Before you do that, isn't there a thing for like the antithesis of intimidation? Like, isn't it just like charisma or something like that? But whatever. So,
I mean, if it's charisma, I really have nothing to worry about.
oh yeah, no. I'm sorry. I think in 5e there's a thing like there's a versus, right? Like when someone says
Yeah,
this,
intimidation is
right.
charisma.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I was not rolling an intimidation. I mean, I could if I wanted to, but that was not what I was trying to.
Well, I mean, you put a dagger to my throat, so
I did,
Definitely
but I
doing
gave you some stuff and things. So yeah.
Well,
So what do you do?
okay, but like, Rack's not really Rack right now. So even if you put a knife to his throat, he's not really gonna give a shit.
Well, so wait. I will say this to you is that Rack's hope from that, not Rack's hope. I'm sorry. Hal's hope from that was that like it would give you some stability to know that there are things you can count on. And if you don't take that out of that, then I mean that's your choice. That's your prerogative. But like Hal just wanted you to know that there are some stabilitating things in the world, even if they aren't there at your fingertips, and that's all. So
I mean, I'm looking at my character sheet right now, and Rack's just looking at the rapier, and it's just like, I don't know how to fucking use this.
And I imagine that by the time you like look at it and really inspect it and figure out what's going on, Hal's gone. Like he put that there and like he was all like, yeah, and he left, and then you're just like, I don't know how to fucking use this. So
Yeah,
No.
like,
so like
Yeah,
you
no, but
you're
I would-
left
I would-
you're left like just being woken up
I
with
got woken up for this? Jesus. I mean, I guess I could sell it. I don't know. Man, I gotta be up early. I gotta work with Torkel. What the fuck, Hal? I know you want to kill the captain. I don't give a shit.
So I will say two things really fast. One is that is an amazing reread of what I just did, and also I love the end comment of like, "What the fuck, Hal?" Like that's great. That makes my day. So
Yeah. It's like, Rack's like always like super serious because he has to be because of his brother. But now that, you know, he had something to lose and lost it, he's just like, fuck it. Fuck it. I don't give a like, he's gone from
well, I also
like-
think that like for me, from Hal, I also like Hal recognizes that and is kind of like, I want
Rack
to
definitely thinks Hal's just
it's
being
not,
his
not so much
his
like make
little
amends,
paranoid
but
self.
just be like, here's a thing, right? Like you have a void. Here's a thing. It doesn't fill it, but at least there's a thing. That's kind of it.
I mean, like, it's not gonna get me
It's
my
kind of
friend back.
a sorry
but
for your
it's-
loss.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
but
I mean, like,
I think that's where it comes in, where like Hal is doing his whole like, the sea is full of like sharks in their teeth. You know, like the sharks in their teeth will always come to devour and take away, but Sometimes they don't, and that's what he does, and he gives you that.
I mean, that's fine. Rack's still pissed that he got woken up. Rack's gone from, like, neutral to, like, straight up chaotic neutral. Like, what does this have to do with me? What the fuck? I don't care. I'm done.
All right. So with that, I assume you go back to sleep.
Yeah, well, it's almost like I almost want to make him like have to do a roll to be like, if he's saying like he's woken up in chaotic neutral, because that's literally.
I mean, like, he was chaotic neutral as soon as fucking Umra died. Did you not see me, like,
No,
shoot lightning?
I'm sorry. You're missing the point. Is that like I'm just saying that with this move, that maybe you're chaotic neutral, but chaotic neutral with like favoritism towards people on the crew. That's all.
Oh no, favoritism towards people in the crew went as soon as Umar died. Like, I shot friendly fire. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Rax,
I
a little
paralyzed my own brother.
All right, so with that, we'll bring you back in and get all of you guys rested up. So I'll bring you over there. All right, everyone is back. Everyone can take a long rest. I don't know how it happens every time.
Oh my god, what's going on?
Tom's moving back and forth rapidly.
Yeah, I don't know why. He keeps
Tom's
on
in his
getting-
own private chat.
He keeps getting thrown back, like, right away.
He has Cheeto dust on, like, one of the fucking things. So every time he clicks it, it keeps bringing him back.
Like, all I can think of is, like, he looks like the World of Warcraft guy. Like, just that cosplayer. Tom, I don't know why it hates when I bring you into a different channel. It just automatically bounces you back.
It does. It's like, I hate you. You can't do this. No, you're back. No, you're not.
Yeah. Unfortunately. But so with that said, everyone got a nice long rest. Some of them got maybe a nicer rest than others. But everyone was able to take a long rest. So what are you guys doing now? I know Rack had a plan for what he was going to be doing.
Rack's working with Torkel,
Yep.
so
Rack's just gonna continue to flog the crew around the corpse of Winrar while
how's Drak feeling after getting chewed out and paralyzed by his own brother?
You know, I understand. I know what it's like. This isn't the first time that I've been paralyzed and kicked to the nuts by fucking Rack.
Drak, I also have a job for you.
Sick.
Yeah,
Good job.
you can use the
Do my best.
other
Done.
crew members
I
if you
did it.
want, but
It's all done. I did it.
no, this is another daily task that you got to do.
Oh,
If you want, you can whip the other crewmates into doing this, but you got to move the Vice Admiral. We don't want him getting bed sores. Look at him. He's motionless there.
oh, he does have a couple of sores. I see. Ooh, not touching that one.
Yeah, we're trying to put whales on a chair to bring him around to show him places and whatnot around the ship, but look at him. He's all like not moving and stuff.
You know what, Captain? You put all of your faith in me. I'll deliver.
Yeah, exactly. And if not you, then Gilmar there can do that. Just
Gilmar.
grab somebody.
All right, good. Thank you, Captain. And my plan is to just have Gilmar come over here, buddy. picking up this guy and you're flipping him around, every other hour, and you're taking him for walks. By walks, I mean you're like putting him on your shoulder and you're just like walking him around the ship, maybe take him upstairs, maybe let him do some poops.
Yeah.
And he's good, and then you put him back. That's Gilmar's job, and straight from the captain, he told me to tell you to do it.
Yeah, we gotta figure out a way to feed him too, because we don't have any I don't think IVs exist here, so
He's
need to
in
figure out a way
trance.
to
He
feed
doesn't need to be fed.
in trance.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought his
You know what?
mind was a different
I
plane.
read that once in a book.
Yeah,
They're
I
in
mean,
trance.
whatever.
All right, I feel like you have to roll. What's the
Roll the
deception.
highest dice.
No, roll a deception check to see if anyone believes that you read that in a book.
Hold on. Oh shit! This might be happening. Deception.
Yes.
Oh, 18.
All right. Shit.
Deception's -1, but I rolled a 19.
You you make a pretty decent argument about the idea.
Oh,
I feel like I really want.
Yes, I am.
To,
Thank you.
I feel like I really want to give it to the one who got the plus the -1 on it still, even though it's like no.
thing changes.
Oh,
Yeah.
what? I don't understand. I don't even.
So yeah,
understand what
he
that
doesn't
means.
he doesn't convince you that
Oh.
he read a book.
Oh, I thought I convinced him. I thought I have all duped.
No, 18 to 18. So
Yeah,
you're like, I read that in a book, and Arbor just goes, "You definitely didn't." No, I didn't.
You know how to
What?
read?
Like it's just from what is it, Billy Madison? When he's talking to Chris Farley there at the bus. No, I didn't. A friend of mine did though. It's like no, he didn't read it.
No, he
Didn't
didn't.
tell you about it. No, he didn't. But
You can imagine
what if I
they
was
did.
right one time? So no. Harbor does not believe that that's the case.
That's criminal. That's the true crime, right there.
It feels like it.
And to be your dad, giving you all these odd jobs. What a dick.
What a dick. And next he's going to be asking me to
You
rake
never
the leaves.
believe me.
The leaves on the ship. We're out in the ocean.
Would
You
a
better find
lesser
those damn
restoration work on the captain? I mean, the Vice Admiral.
What is it?
Would a lesser restoration work on the Vice Admiral? Or would that be something that's just, useless to try at this stage?
You are not sure.
Okay. I might try it just to see if it does any difference.
Okay.
Did that not work? Okay. What do you want me to roll to see if it works?
That one's not anything with the roll. So that one,
Yeah.
it does not seem like, well, he's still unconscious. And
Okay.
then that's just it. So,
Also, on the sloop, does it have anything attached to the sail yard arm, the boom, like a system of a pulley for loading cargo on and off?
yeah, I would imagine so.
Okay.
Not sure where the most likely spot would be. But we haven't really discussed that. But I would imagine there would be something on this.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll say that
Perfect.
there is, because Or maybe you guys were just using Umrar so much so that you never had to worry about that. So he would just reach down and grab a crate, just put it on.
Because my whole thought process is trying to find merchants to rob and stealing all their shit off their ship. So
Absolutely.
You mean like that one that was when we
The
first
trap?
set sail? That was totally a trap.
I love hearing about that
But-
one. That is just like, was that the one that got away, or was it? So yeah, that can be a plan. You guys continued sailing, so it's the next day. It's the middle of the day. You guys continued sailing, and you are coming up. Yeah, I brought you over. You're coming up closer to the land, but it's still a few days away, and you still don't know exactly where you're heading.
He's gonna be like, son of a bitch, Captain, it's so hot, and you know, I can only be out in the sun for so long. Like, how long are we gonna be out in the sun for? What's going on here? How long is this shit gonna take us?
Dude, it's 10 a.m. We just got out here. Like,
Get your life together, Drak.
Shit.
just gonna get hotter.
I'm just going back to bed. I flogged some of the crew, and I took care of whatever it was you asked me to take care of. Omar
Was?
covered. Yeah, it was to do stuff. I remember stuff and things, and to rotate the Vice Admiral Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah, just flip him on his side. You know, turn him a quarter every once in a while.
Doing more than that, buddy. Don't even worry, Dad.
All right.
Should I apply a medicine check to make sure that there's nothing else that needs to be done in his state?
Yeah. Absolutely.
All right.
Oh, Drak is taking perfect care of him. There's no need. Get away from him. You don't even see him.
19 medicine.
Yeah, you kind of get the feeling that Drak is taking care of him
Nice.
at least enough well, Drak claims to be, but you know, he's
Alright.
kind of being asked about it, so he's supervising, so it does fall on him. So yeah, he can take some credit for it.
I still think we need Peter Rufflekins to bird feed him, to like throw up in his mouth to make sure he still gets the nutrients he needs.
Sounds like a great idea. I was trying to myself. And he's like, "Oh, sure, I did this for
Carl
my nephew."
doing?
If he's in like a different plane of existence and can still kind of feel what his body's doing, yeah, like having a bird throw up down his throat is pretty gross. It's probably like his own hell in the other dimension. He's in.
It is steak and cheese sub,
wait,
so I don't know.
I just want to throw it out there. I like how you started off with it's its own hell, but it's pretty bad. No, it's terrible. It is terrible.
Just like and Drax trying to do this, but like his teeth are just so clenched. He's like trying to pry the Vice Admiral's mouth open, but even though he's unconscious, it's just, you know, almost glued together.
Yeah, he had like a battle anger face on when he got frozen, and here he is.
Right. So now he just has, you know, steak and cheese just on his mouth.
He's probably really glad that he selected this crew to transport him. This is
So as a question to the crew, did everyone like the Vice Admiral, or is this something where it was like kind of just an annoying guy getting you guys to a means to an end?
No, this is us liking someone.
Okay, just want to be
Technically,
sure
Rack's
that
only been back for like a day. So.
The fact that he was retrieved at all was, you know, big.
Okay.
All right, so you guys continue sailing, and you start to see the land, which is this. No, this one. Which is this island. So you guys start to, kind of see it. What would you like to do?
Oh, Kevin, do I recognize anything from my adventures in discovering the giant ape wild magic cult?
No, that was not this way.
Oh, okay. Well then, I'm still Torkel, slaving away.
Yeah, I imagine.
Using my coastal natural explorer, do I see anything that stands out in terms of natural formations that we should be, keeping an eye out for, like beaches to land on or coves to pass into, or what looks like maybe a place where a town would be?
You could absolutely be looking for that sort of stuff. Was there anything that you guys were thinking of aiming for and like looking for? Were you
Get
looking
back to the
for,
captain.
a town
I
or
feel
a
like we,
cove or?
yeah, a town would be helpful. And if not that, then we would need to figure out a way to set up our own base of operations, like on land, just to get out of sea, just a place to unite if something goes wrong.
Yep. So let's get a let's get a perception check. Krillin. No, Krillin.
All right,
I just
yeah,
had to throw one in
perception. There we go.
Jesus Christ.
22.
So yeah, absolutely. Where you were looking across everything, you see up ahead what seems to be kind of like a well, there's a beach that has a circular structure that seems like it's kind of, weathered and not still, its full thing, but it looks like might have been like a fort or a lighthouse sort of thing. It's a circular stone structure, but it's not enormous, and it's on a beach in the distance.
I'll relay this to the rest of the crew, and then gauge what their response is from there.
Can't you see I'm busy taking the fucking Vice Admiral for a walk right now as Gilmar walks by with the thing on his shoulder?
Feed your
I
fish.
assume he just goes, "Good work," and it's just like, see, who's gonna encourage him like that? Get out of here. No one else can get as much out of these guys. Anyone else doing anything with that information?
I'm gonna assume that Rack isn't.
Yeah,
up on deck,
Rack's not even
so.
involved. He's definitely, doing his thing with Torkel. You guys are just working on all that. Absolutely.
And technically, it was the captain's orders, so I'm not even doing anything wrong. Yeah.
So I guess the two options would be if you were yelling up to Hal, I assume he'd kind of be in the crow's nest, or if if the captain.
It's
What was
mainly,
it again?
well, yeah, I yelled to both Hal for, if he can confirm what I've seen, and also to the captain to ask his opinion on what to do next.
So in the distance, you see something that looks like a circular structure
You don't have to
on a
reference the
beach.
captain on anything. It's okay. We all just do our own thing.
Mm.
Just tell the ship where to go.
It just does it. That's Drak actually thinks that's how it works. He just like tells the ship where to go, and it just
Just
happens
say
to
it.
go there. That has never not worked for me. He has no idea that other people are taking care of it, even though he's yelling at them to take care of
It's
it.
like how your ads on Amazon know exactly what you were just talking about 5 minutes ago. It's just the ship knows.
The ship is just Alexa. Uh,
So I guess, Captain, what do you want to do with the information?
Yeah, let's investigate that further. We should get close to it without being seen. Let's take like a smaller ship to the island and investigate it.
Ooh, Drak's in. Drak wants to go.
You know,
Now he cares?
I never thought I would say this, but this sounds like a job for Halidor.
Oh! He said it! No! Did you hear him?
Okay, I am literally trying to not scream right now because I did hear that, and I feel this is like the greatest form of like final acquiescence, as in these motherfuckers have a place. That's all. So,
okay,
yeah,
so
I'm in.
I have to. I feel like I've been watching Team 4 Star, so it's all Dragon Ball Z stuff for me recently. So all I can think of is like this is a different form of Halator. This is Captain's Orders Halator.
Yeah.
Just
It's
ultra
with the
powered.
red
It's like
cur.
we can do this stuff.
like
we
If-
don't
wait,
have
wait,
to.
wait,
We
if
were.
I-
It's just like Rack.
Kevin.
It's like we were told to do this.
Kevin, if I were
Before
to
they
throw
were like
something
the
out
fat
there-
fusion form of
if I
Trunks.
were to throw something out there, this is what I feel we get right now, and you can say no to this, but one, we are armored somehow, like we're fucking samurai, like apocalyptical armored right now. One, two, the two of us. The two of us continue to argue. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that we're going to continue to argue. And then the third part is we are so fucking ready to destroy shit and kill that it's not even close. Like, it's not even close to no. It's one of those things where it's like, oh, roll initiative. No. If you rolled initiative, you're already dead. Like, you don't even know. That's how that is. So,
Just all of a sudden, it's just the Sir Lancelot scene in Monty Python.
yeah.
Just
You're
just they're rolling initiative as they're dying. Dead. All right, I'll roll initiative, and they just fall to the ground. Okay, so is it just gonna be the two of them heading to shore, checking this out?
I think.
I mean, okay. As a player, I think this is horrible. As a character, this is amazing. Let's go do it. Let's go murder.
Well, I know that Rack is busy, and we will have a signal for him. We'll throw, and I'll turn to Krillian. You know Firebolt, right?
Rack is busy on your order.
Yeah, I know Fireball.
True. It's true.
You want me to stay on the ship and just send one off in case? Or go
no.
with them and send one off?
Come with us, and then that will be the signal to get Rack on his
Understood.
way over here. Firebolt up in the air. And yeah, so I'll need you to come with me. So a party of 4. But once we get on land, it's all Halator.
Fair enough.
That is
Let
what I
them
want.
run wild.
All right. Well,
Captain's plotting to kill Halator.
No, no.
So let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, and shit. Who am I missing? 3, 4, 5. Copy. Let's bring you guys over there. Where is it? Right here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. Okay, so now I'm gonna move you guys over, and Rack, you are not there, but I just put you there so that you can, see something at least.
In other words, it's a trap
right
and
there.
I'll be there soon.
He's right there in spirit.
Right, exactly. No, I just don't want you to have a blank, just a black screen. At least kind of
That's
what's
cool,
going
man.
on. Your player doesn't. Rack himself doesn't. So yeah, you guys get off. I assume that you were taking the longboats, and it worked out nicely because those things are right there. And
All right.
then
Question real quick to Hal and Drak. Are you already on his back, or are you uniting once we
How
get
can
on
you
shore?
not see? Oh, he's there.
I
thought you saw us.
I just want to know if you guys were like in Halator mode the entire time that we're paddling to shore,
Yeah.
and Krillian and Harbor are just looking at you guys like with. First of all, Drax standing up in the middle of the ship, and then Hal on his back.
Right.
Because that's what I'm picturing right now. And if not, then
I'm sitting and he's on my shoulders, but yes.
oh, okay. All right, I was picturing a piggyback.
Oh yeah, the Halator icon.
Right.
Fantastic. All right. So if you haven't already united, which I figure we already, you've been together. You've been Halator for about 10 minutes now, or however long it took it to the ship.
Just the whole time. Just
What kind
the
of
whole
Captain
time.
Planet shit is this?
like
You
that,
said
that's
it was a job for Halator.
just
All right.
yes. They immediately, once you said that, Al came. He just jumped from the crow's nest and just landed on Drak and just clicked into place. Then jumped onto the longboat, and we're just standing there saying, "Ready."
Somehow looked like he feather fell
Right.
onto his shoulders, like he slowed down,
Like,
and then you hear like a seal, like a sealing sound, like a.
He
And it
fell.
just-
He fell absolutely as fast as he was gonna though. There was nothing that slowed him down. Immediately when he heard that, just gravity as fast as it was gonna launches him downwards towards Drak. They click right into place because they are ready.
All right.
Captain's
follow
form
question.
Halator.
I'd like
Captain's
to,
orders Halator
address you
is
guys
of
as
course.
Do we
the
lose
gift
Tom?
that I sent.
Yeah, but that's okay. He's only half of Halator. That's okay because now we've got revenge.
Okay. Perfect. I don't know what we mean by revenge, but perfect.
Because Brian now has control of Hal.
Oh, perfect. Okay, that is perfect. All right, so
I run into something
Follow
that
up.
is 7 feet tall.
follow-up question to Krillian. Do you know the invisibility spell?
I do not currently, no.
All right. Well, this is even better that Tom isn't here because I'm going to hand you a scroll of invisibility, which is pretty
You're
great.
such a piece of shit, TJ.
What? He
I'd
never
like to,
asked.
I'd like
Go
to
back
remind you guys
and
that
listen
this
to
is
the
a
tape.
bathroom.
He asked
Or
for
a
potions, not
potion.
scrolls.
Yes. If you go back and listen to the recording, I did not perjure myself.
I heard this the
I-
whole time, knowing that Torkel makes scrolls, and just going, "What an asshole!" And Tom's just going, "All right, if we're playing it like that," and it's like,
Yeah.
just,
Being pretty truthful.
he
This is
playing
what
it
makes
like
Harper
that, but
sane.
not exactly how you think.
Yeah, this is just what Harbor was doing to Hal in that one moment.
it's not like Hal hasn't earned that.
Right. Exactly. So
No one feels
Anyway,
bad.
I mean, as much as he'll be like, the fuck when he comes back, and especially he won't know the reason why unless he listens to this part, which is
Right.
even better to me. But when he comes back, he's gonna be pissed because of that, but he's going to be happy because he's gonna be invisible. So there's that. So my plan is that I will have one invisibility scroll, and Krellian will have the other one, and we'll cast it both on Hal and Drak, and then you guys can be as stealthy as you want until you guys aren't. And if you guys aren't, we'll know because the scroll will not be active anymore.
Yeah,
so,
the concentration will be broken.
Sick.
yeah.
How's your concentration, Drak?
So fucking concentrated right now. I am ready to rock and roll.
I am the wind.
Yeah.
It's too bad.
No one has said it accurately.
Because I marked this. I gave you the like ninja mark so that like you can be shown as hidden, invisible. We know what's going on, but it's so small. it's
ninja. I get it.
The little dot thing there. It's like
Holy
it's kinda. So currently, Hal and Drak, in form of Captain's Orders Halator, is also invisible. He's getting all the transformations all at once.
This is
I'm just gonna
maybe
say.
his final form.
I mean, I feel like we've got some craziness that's gonna end up happening. That'll end up getting these two, like, they'll level up to something, and then it's like, oh Jesus Christ. So yeah, what's going on with these guys?
SS3.
Right, exactly. What's Invisible Halator up to? And are you guys
I'm just gonna say, Captain, is there anything specific we're looking for here?
We're trying to see if
Just
the
bring
base.
it. Our most
Trying to see-
invisible boys.
Trying to see if the base is occupied, and who occupies it, and if you guys get into combat, we're here to back you up. So
Sick. We can do that. We walk through the door.
Can I do a check on the surroundings on the beach in the meantime, just to make sure there's what type of environment we're in?
all right, just remember to concentrate. We don't want to give away their position, because to be completely honest, if one of them turns visible, I feel like they won't really know.
Fair enough.
Well, I mean, for Drak, that's reasonable. For Hal,
Super
it's also completely
How
reasonable.
will he see his hand?
like for Hal, like, and by this I mean the other one turning visible. Like Hal not seeing that he's now actually being carried by Drak again, kind of unacceptable, but completely Hal sometimes. So
I'm making Drak invisible. I'll just say that
Okay.
right now in case one of us
I'll
loses
make
concentration.
help.
But to be honest, I kind of hope that you lose concentration, Eric, because then it would just be Hal floating in the air with two knives,
around floating.
which is scary enough as it is. That'd be awesome.
Just floating in a
A
weird
UFH?
crouching position. Just someone on
Position.
like a piggyback, just floating around in that position.
And
It's not
enforced
just like
like-
Superman or something. It's just like
The
weird
Force has
crouch.
like, of course has like like the button up butt flaps, and his butt flap is down while he's walking around.
Who is this, Drak?
Oh, Hal, right?
Pedaling crack.
Drak is good, but Hal has that going on.
Oh, he has like the pajama pants with the buttons. That
Yeah,
are down.
exactly.
I got you.
Once,
I got you.
once he gets visible, he just also gets those pajama pants.
That's what he's wearing the whole time.
Okay.
For maximum.
That's part of Hal.
Right.
That's the connecting
You
piece.
have to be here to defend yourself, or else bad things become canon. It's like, that's just how Hal works. He has unbuttonable pants, and then he just goes to the side of the ship, just unbuttons, and then just sits on the side of the ship, and then just comes back.
It's just so convenient. Everybody just says, Jesus, fuck Hal, stop it.
He just never stops.
Shit bucket.
So, alright. So, where is Halator going? Up to the building.
I just want to go. Is this the front door? I kind of want to walk right to the front door.
Nope. It's solid. It's like solid wall, all that you can see currently.
Wow, Hal, I really thought this was a door. Why don't you direct me?
Hal, make an attempt.
It just looks so much like a door. I don't know.
Well, no. Those are just it's just blocks.
I was like, Drak, is my butthole flap open? It's like, pay attention. Get your head in the game.
Stop using your perception check on that. All right, so you came up to here. What else? So you notice this is completely stone.
Okay, so that's nothing. So I guess I'll just start walking this way.
Okay.
And keep walking. My allergies are so bad today. My nose is like the most blocked up it's ever been in my life. Let's keep walking here, if that's okay.
Yep.
Do I notice these footprints here, and that they're pointing in this sort of direction?
Yep. You as you come up, you do notice the footprints in the sand. They are kind of fresh, but they don't seem like they are, incredibly recent.
Okay, I'm gonna follow him.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we are, this room area. I want to check out this glowy bit.
All right. That is just a fire. Currently, it's kind of low. It's not really going, full blaze.
All right, I just kind of want to walk around and check out, the beds or whatever. I guess I'll start with the beds. We'll say I check out the beds.
Okay. The beds. I mean,
See if I notice anything.
they're beds. So it's just you come up.
It's
There's
there.
nothing that you found that seems to be of interest with the beds. That is. Let me just move you off of that to make sure.
Alright.
There seems to be some maps that seem to be being drawn, but you can't really figure out exactly what they are maps of. They're not.
Can I put it in my pocket?
I'm sorry, what?
Could I put it in my pocket? Could I like roll it up and put it in my pocket?
Yep. It's big, so you would have to like almost like a plan
I guess if
map.
we're gonna live here, I guess if we're gonna live here, I could leave it.
This is our new house.
Yeah, it's a new house. Whoa, this trap door! I gotta check out the trap door.
Okay. You go over to it. Are you trying to open it?
For sure.
Okay. You go to open it, and it opens up fairly easily, and you look down, and it is completely black down there. There's a ladder that leads down, and it's completely black. You can't really see too much further than like 10 feet down, and it goes a little further than that.
So this big dark basement. I don't have a lamp. Hal.
Hal.
Hal has the ability to cast night vision. Just saying. You have control over his character.
Yeah, you know what? He's casting night vision on my fucking Minotaur eyeballs.
Okay. I think he had said before that he can cast that and it's like people around him, but I'm not sure if it's
Whatever, he's on my shoulder.
No,
We can look at his character sheet right now.
Oh yeah, it's
I'll
just
do
a
it
spell
since
itself.
I'm being
he'll
fucked up.
definitely cast it on you first thing, so you are able to see. When you do when you are able to see though, you do look down, and you can see that probably like 25 feet or so. Like it's a little further down. It seems like there is all sorts of rocks filled in the tunnel. Like it seems like there might have been a ladder to something, but it looks like it's completely potentially filled in right now.
Alright. Fucking useless. Let's keep going, Halatar. What else could I check out? Maybe check out the stuff around the fire. Maybe there's some little bits around the fire.
Yeah, you see like some
like there's
different
ice-
things, like some food that's
Shit.
being made. There's crates with some different items here and there, but it's mostly just food and some clothing and stuff like that. It seems like this is all just someone's shelter that they've been using.
Okay.
It's a second level spell for Hal, Kevin. Just so you know.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna head back to the guys and just be like, yeah, there's no one here now. Maybe we have some people here, but we're pretty safe to head on. I'll just keep walking them over there. Looks good.
Yeah, you can just.
Fort looks pretty empty. Just report what I see.
So you looked at the whole place?
Yeah, it's pretty fucking empty.
Alright, you checked everywhere?
It's just a circle, Captain. Jesus.
Are you sure?
Oh,
I just want to make
please.
sure that you're sure.
I'm sure I checked that whole circle and there was nothing in there. Empty.
As
There's-
sure as as sure as you were that you were my dad.
I'm still sure. Maury.
I'm sorry. I got nothing to do here, man. So I'm just gonna be riffing. Don't pay any mind.
Wait.
That's just a thought that popped in your head as you're working on the stone and stuff, and that's just like, Maury, no, focus.
What did he have to do with any of this?
So, yeah,
Alright,
the
so
circle
you
was
wanna
all
be-
seen.
You guys want to be visible again then?
No, keep us invisible. We'll be like a secret stabby, kill. Hal, stop it, please. You can't keep saying that all the time.
Alright. I think Krillian and I will walk into the building. We'll figure out. We'll investigate it while you guys still have the element of surprise.
Yeah, exactly.
Good.
Krillian, did he end up walking around the beach and seeing anything, or?
I was just going to do a quick, perception of what's going on, but I asked what I should roll, but I never got a response on that, so I'm just.
Yeah, so that would have been like a perception, but it would have been like now that the other stuff happened, it's kind of a moot point ish.
Yeah. All right.
Well, you can still investigate the beach, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I can
like depend. Just
investigate the
what are
beach
you
and just
looking
see
to
like. I wanted to investigate it for what's around for materials, for instance, if there's any plants for making potions,
Oh, okay.
anything of that nature, like a survival almost check as well.
Yeah. So if you're looking for things, yeah, it's definitely gonna be survival or nature. It's just a matter of figuring out which one.
Nature for potions, I'd say.
Yeah. So yeah, let's go with a nature check. Jesus Christ. So yeah. Your lowest roll was 19. Damn. Rocking. So yeah, you're able to go around and you're able to see some edible berries and stuff and some different fruits around. You're also able to you're not able to find too much for like potions in from these things.
Okay.
Just because the beach doesn't have a ton of vegetation going on, you can find stuff to like eat, but it's not as much restorative properties of just like these trees and everything going on.
All right, I think I'll use my navigation skills to kind of look at these maps and see if they're marine maps almost. See if there's anything that looks familiar in terms of what we saw from the coast or what we saw from the ship.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like something that you're able to recognize either, even with your knowledge.
Okay.
It's just it's not exactly clear what they're going for to show on this.
Gotcha. Did we search the stuff up in the corner? The stuff up by the beds? Let me. My guy, where it is. The stuff up here in the corner to the left of me?
Yep, that
Did
stuff,
we search that at all?
Yeah, that stuff was generally just like foods and like just different like crates of kind of different things, like just necessities and survival gear sort of stuff. Not gear, but just different things, like some like changes of clothes, some just like food, just the different stuff like that.
And so there's no were we able to get into the basement floor? Because it looks like there's obviously something below it. The
Rocks.
The first floor.
It's rocks. It's just rocks. It's just fucking rocks.
No, that's lame.
Yeah,
Trust
you,
me,
you
I've
can
seen,
take a look,
I've
but
seen
you know,
too many
it's
rocks in my time. It's a rock.
All right. All right, Captain. What do you want to do?
I think they were just moving out for us.
I'm investigating this place. I
Oh, can I do a check for poison in the area on the food that was left?
like
Arius.
the food that's in here.
Yeah, detect poison and disease.
Yeah. I mean,
All right.
so are you casting like a spell? Or
Yeah, I
is,
have a detect poison and disease spell, but I figured it would be something that I can at least see in the direct area of like looks like
oh,
30 feet.
this is
So
awesome because that means definitely do that. And now Hal is just on shoulders. This is great. I knew this would
so I'm just gonna cast that and let Hal be on shoulders for a bit, and then I'll go back to what I'm doing. So
All right.
I'm
So
going to concentrate again and bring him back.
yeah, you don't poisonous creatures and diseases within 30 feet of you. That's weird. Spell control.
I was thinking at some point I might be in a bad bar,
Oh yeah, no, it's not. It's not a bad thing to
need to
have.
need to know what's in a potion.
Yeah, it's just funny because it's like you can identify poisons, poisonous creatures, and diseases, and it's like the disease itself or like someone with a disease or something. So it
Both.
just
think both.
yeah. So, but yeah, so you cast that. Hal of Halator is currently looking aggressive
Floating.
as he's crouchingly floating around. And you don't detect any poisons or anything in here. I'm not sure if I might be close.
It's a 30-foot sphere, so
So yeah,
it's
so you if you
fire
have
in the middle. It would be
I don't know if Hal has poisons on him. It's the only thing, and then it's what.
I think so. Doesn't it?
So
Yeah, we have
probably.
access to his character sheet through Beyond.
So any poisons that he has on him, you are able to see.
gotcha. Fair enough. That's understandable. So I'll go back to concentrating on the scroll to get Alvar invisible again.
So when you switch to one, it just gets rid of the other.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So
So he's just going to be floating from now on.
yeah, that's fine.
All right, that's fine.
So yeah, you can still continue detecting poison and disease if you. That way you still have it.
Okay.
So what are you guys thinking of doing now?
Deeming the area safe and letting people, I guess, set up camp here if they want.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's good.
Yeah. So you
We'll
So,
have to see
guys.
what. Now that we're on land, we'll have to see what
So I
else is
should
around.
send a signal.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, maybe we can. Not one back to Drak. Not one back to Rack. That means like, the firebolt we established was like an emergency thing, and I wouldn't want him to just like teleport over and be like ready to fight. So.
Rex doing more important things right now.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Oh. We'll have to swim back and get the crew. So. Or
You mean row back?
Row back, yeah. Or swim if you're me, but yeah, both.
And just take the cannon and just shoot yourself back to the ship. All right.
Yeah, we have-
So how is that happening? Is it like you guys are all just walking out and going up to the ship, like to row back?
Yeah. Who are we sending? I like to think I really like to think Halator is going back to the ship. And the whole reason I like that is because there's an invisible Drak rowing and then a floating Hal. And I just really enjoy that picture, so they're going back.
Well, we're gonna see if your crew is superstitious pretty soon.
I hope they're within like
Little.
a 10-minute trip so that they get to see that shit.
Of course we are.
Yeah. So, all right. So, Halator heads up here and starts rowing back.
Yep.
What are you guys doing, Corellian and Harbor?
That's a good question.
That is a good question. Do we want to explore the footprints that are going, seems like there are footprints coming and going. Do we want to explore any of those or just let sleeping dogs lie on it?
Yeah, we can wait till the rest of the crew is here and we can spread out and figure out what's happening here. We can't actually like really settle in until we figure out we'll need some people on guard and to make everyone aware of an intruder that we're the intruders, but it doesn't matter to them. They're going to be intruders because this is our place now. So.
Well, I don't see your flag here.
Exactly.
Beautiful flag it is. Wait,
So,
Can I do a primeval awareness check to see if there's anything in the area?
What is it? What kind of check?
Primeval awareness. As an action, I can expend one ranger slot spell. 1 minute per spell to sense whether there's any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead within a mile.
That's not
or
a
within
check.
6 if you're in
That's
your
something you just
favored
cast.
terrain. Yeah. And because I have favored terrain of coastal, it would be 6 miles.
Okay. Is that would you link that spell as well? You don't have to take it. I just want to see it if you could just link it on there.
Oh.
Like click to cast it, and if it takes a spell slot, you can just unclick that.
It doesn't let me go to actions. There we go.
1 minute. Okay, so per level of the spell. Aberration, Celestial, Dragon. It's all of them. Holy shit.
And because we're coastal, it'd be 6 miles instead of 1 mile. It doesn't tell me the number, what
Yeah, or
direction. It just says,
location.
"Hey, there's something fucking here."
6 miles.
Before I put my head down on a frickin' bed, I want to know what the fuck is around.
Yo, I'm sorry. I'm passing the fuck out. I'll catch up.
Oh yeah,
tomorrow.
absolutely.
I'm
I
do
was
it.
thinking we were getting to that point.
But I'm just like so dead.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Cool deal. All right, later, dude.
See ya.
Peace.
So yeah, I think, and we'll probably end with this primeval awareness, unless anyone else has something they have that they want to work on. From what I'm
I want to ask about working with Torkoal and if you want me doing roles for that while you guys are
yeah,
doing.
what I'm probably gonna do is I'll probably text you,
All right,
just
cool.
throughout the week, and we'll just work on that, with some of the stuff that you guys were working on, and just different roles for that, so we can figure out, how far along you guys get, and how much success, and if you've, hopefully done some good stuff or had some.
Also, if that toy that I got from that guy might help or not,
Yeah,
but that's for things for you to figure out. 'Cause
right.
you're God technically in this game, so.
So let's yeah, you don't sense I don't think you sense any of that stuff within
Okay.
even 6 miles.
All right. And how do you want me to put that in as a spell slot? Do you want me to expend a spell slot like in first level, second level, or just because we're
So
outside of combat and not expel one?
so you can, I would say, first level, and because it's whatever spell slot that you choose, you get that for a minute. So if you choose a third level spell slot, you get 3 minutes of the awareness.
All right. I'll
As
use a
opposed-
first level because I don't think I'll need anything further
Yeah,
than that.
I think
it
it's
feels
Okay.
beginning at third level. That's right.
yeah, that's when he unlocks it,
Yeah.
because
Oh,
it's a ranger thing, I think.
Yes, correct.
So it's a ranger feature. So it's one of those things where it's like once you get to this level, you unlock this.
oh, okay, never mind.
It's weird
Gotcha.
because it feels like something where it's like I don't know, maybe it's me, maybe there's some ways I can think of ways to make it work better, but like it feels like once you activate it, it's like, well, I don't need to keep this on for like having this
Right.
on, because I've got a mile.
If there's
around.
nothing there, there's nothing there.
Right. Having it for 2 extra minutes isn't gonna be like, there could be, obviously, but it's just like,
Right.
no.
But like if you could double it each time, it might be better because then, it's like, oh, if you had 8 hours of that awareness and you're like, oh shit, someone just walked within 6 miles of me.
Well, that's so that is
So-
one of
so
those
we
things
have-
where if you had a sort of 6 mile awareness, I could see why Tom is bitching. Well, I'm
We
trying
have
to shoot you from 5
rogue-
miles away, and I can't.
Rogue Rangers right now.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
I
thank you
didn't
guys.
realize that when I made it. I was like, oh,
You know
there's
what?
another
It's
Rogue
more
Ranger.
healing,
So
technically,
Thank you,
because
improved
Rangers
Hal.
get healing spells. So
No, it's perfect because once
yeah,
I
no,
once I
it
finally
works.
kill Hal off, we'll have a perfect replacement, and then he has to make a different character. So
I was so confused by that, Kevin. I'm not gonna lie.
Just we're you know what? We're not even gonna call you Greater Hal. You're gonna still be Krellian. He'll be lesser Krellian. That's how we'll refer to Hal from now on, unless he's Halator. That's the only time.
it's still Halator for some reason. Why does Lesser Corellian and Drak somehow form Halator? Don't even worry about it.
Doesn't even make sense anymore.
It's like neither of those two are even involved. It's like that's neither of their names combined. Well, yeah, they didn't extend their fingers out.
I just like to I'm not gonna say what happened when we were in private chat, though if people watch the sessions on YouTube, they'll find out. I was so confused, like, what?
have no idea what happened.
Like,
Like you and I both know the things that happened, but
yeah.
but yes, the rest of it, it's just like, what?
Like, I'm all for shenanigans most of the time, but that was just like, what?
Yeah.
Man, I'm, I'm going, I'm like Rex 2 notches away from going postal and sinking the ship, and you're like, pulling this shit? Okay.
Well, and not only doing that at that time, but then just everything else, and it's like, what?
I mean, whatever.
uh,
If it ends up being useful to me, which it probably isn't because I'm not proficient in it, I'll figure it out somehow. But probably just gonna end up trying to sell it or pawning it for something that I need.
yeah, I
I'm
don't
so
even know if he
confused.
told you where that came from.
Yeah, I should probably do a perception on that, but that's for next week. I've been up for over
Yeah,
24 hours.
yeah, we
You need to
already,
get some sleep.
I am fucking drunk.
yeah, we
So,
we already obviously lost Tom. Then Brian, announced himself leaving. TJ dropped out recently. He had to go. So yeah,
yeah.
we're at the
I mean,
point.
it's about that time anyway,
Yeah,
so.
exactly. We were wrapping up with this. There's none of those things were sensed for within 6 miles, and yeah, we'll pick up
Cool.
next week.
Alrighty.
Cool deal.
Alright,
Talk
thanks,
to you guys
Kevin.
later.
Later.
Peace.